going on YouTube? It's your boy, Backwoody Ben. And you might be asking yourself, why are you sitting on the ledge? And I'll tell you why. I'm gonna try to teach you guys how to do backside crooked grinds today, you know? I feel like that's an appropriate trick. I think everybody should have it in their book of tricks. And let's just get right into it. I personally think the only trick that you need to know how to do the crooked grind is a nose slide. If you can sit on top of them, that definitely will help you out in the end. Now, my personal preference is just to come at the crooked grind at a slight angle, so all you have to do is ollie straight into the crooked grind and you'll be locked in. Instead of having to, you know, if you came at it parallel, you'd have to ollie and then correct yourself into it. I think it's much easier to just come straight towards it, little angle, and you'll get right in there. Approaching the ledge at a slight angle, you're gonna pop your ollie and move all your weight to this pocket right here on the board. When you put your pressure on it on top of the ledge, you'll feel yourself lock in, and it'll lock into place and it'll just start moving. So be ready because it's gonna go. So you ollied up onto the ledge, you locked in, you're in crooked grind, and you're like, well, what do I do now, Ben? Well, I'll tell you. So there's a few different options. One of the easiest options, believe it or not, is to take it to take it. All you'd want to do is have your shoulders facing this way as you're in the crooked grind, and just dip them down this way. You'll feel it come off. It's pretty simple. I've always preferred that. I always thought that was the easiest method for some reason. Especially if you're at a ledge where you can't make it to the end, you can finish your grind earlier if you just 180 out of it. The second easiest option would be take it to the end of the ledge and give it a little nollie oomph, I like to call it. So as you're coming off to the end of the ledge, you kind of just nudge it forward like that, kind of forcing the board to do a nollie off of it. And then the third way to get off, which is the most proper way, would be to do that nollie nudge thing before you reach the end of the ledge. And it's just a little bit harder because sometimes you don't want to pop off, but I'll give you a little secret. You use your wheel pinch that you have created with the pressure, that lock motion I said, you use that wheel pinch from your truck, you let the truck kind of bounce it off the rail. And it goes off. One key thing that I think I didn't emphasize enough on the crooked grind is that it relies all on the pinch. You can see my crooked mark right here. We try to get it down to axle, but you want a good crooked mark. The more you try it, the deeper your mark is gonna get. And that mark happens because when you sit on the ledge like this, you're in the position to do a nose grind, not a crooked grind. Whereas if you get all the way over on the other side of the truck, put your weight in this pocket like I said, you'll feel it pinch and it'll lock into place. You want this wheel almost touching the deck. When you feel it pinch and lock into place with your weight all the way on the nose, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's stuck. And that's what the pinch is. When everybody talks about that pinch, this is what they're talking about. Crooked grinds, it's all on the pinch. If you're not gonna get into the pinch, you're gonna do them sloppy, you're not gonna lock in, and you're not gonna be able to do long crooked grinds. Which, the best feeling for a crooked grind is a long crooked grind, so. You know, make sure you're in that pocket right here, all the way against the wheel. And just lock in, and you'll be in them for days. Now, I know I tell you guys this in every single trick tip I do, but I feel like it's the most important step when learning new tricks, and that is go outside and try it. Come on now, get off that YouTube, enjoy these beautiful blue skies, birds chirping, find yourself a ledge. You know, it doesn't have to be at the skate park. Skate park makes it easier, but if you learn it on a street ledge, you're only gonna be better at the trick. Get yourself some wax it up nicely, and just go at it. Try after try. This trick doesn't come easy, but when you do it, it's one of those tricks that it becomes easy, you know? So just keep working at it, you know what I mean? Keep trying to get into those pinches and you'll get it. I know you will. I have faith. Now you've done the trick a few times and you're like, well, what do I do with it now? Come on now, flip into it if you can, or get a trick into it at least. Find a spot outside. Do it down a rail, you know, maybe a hubba. Do a trick out of it, You know, use your imagination. This trick goes however far you want to take it. But that's been Crooked Grinds with Backwoody Ben. Comment down below a trick that you would like to see me teach you guys how to do next. Like this video if you do like it, and please subscribe or tell a friend. It really helps me out a lot. And until next time, guys, get tricky.